Tonight, NFL picks continue with Joe, Nate, and Patrick. Let us continue to prove just how inept we really are. Then, comedian, wrestling manager, and commissioner of the growing sport of air sex joins Mike to discuss the upcoming events and how air sex is set to take over the world. Then, we'll close out tonight's show with Heather Bumpas, the OTA paranormal specialist. And final thoughts from Frankie Callet. Stick around. We're just getting started. I'm Mike Allen. This is the Armed Radio Global Network, and you're on the air.
Tune in for some topical discussion and laugh therapy with Lino and me. I'll be covering my favorites like weird news of the week and what I'm liking on Netflix, the next best gadget, and whatever else comes to mind.
We both have our own interests. I love recording on the latest movies being filmed here in Boston, checking out new musical talent, and just talking to people.
We'll also be featuring segments such as on-the-spot interviews where Lynn and I venture out and ask questions of our listening public.
That's my favorite part, besides hanging out with my buddy Tom. Now that's the icing on the cake. And cake. I love talking about cake. We love talking about everything. So tune in Monday nights from 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern right here at Armed Radio Global.
Online auctions are great money savers if you can actually win them. Well, that's what BetThisBid.com is changing. Click your media player now to check out BetThisBid.com. The number of bidders is limited, and every auction has 2 winners, either a random or second highest bid winner. Get the hottest electronics, jewelry, and lots more, all brand new, shipped free, at prices way below retail. Check out BetThisBid.com. We're sure you'll like your odds better at BetThisBid.com.
Hi, now I know you hear Joe Rocks on their weekly restaurant reviews on Night Talk, 10 p.m. Eastern. And boy, these two like to eat. Right, boys? Well, here's something to review right from your house. Eat24. That's right, Eat24.com. With over 25,000 restaurants for you to choose from when you're hungry. Many in your area. So review that, boys. Eat24.com. Click, order, and eat. Eat24.com. Savino Wine Preservation System is wine preservation glassware. Savino is an easy-to-use wine preservation system that allows you to enjoy your favorite wines anytime without waiting for an occasion. Open any bottle with confidence, knowing that you can enjoy the full original flavor of Tuesday's wine on Saturday. For more information, visit us at www.savinowine.com. Today's wine, tomorrow.
Uh-oh, I think I've been seduced. I went online to seduceme.com and I found the latest and hottest shoe trends. What makes me a seducer? I'm confident, classy, sexy, comfortable in my own skin. I'm a lover of shoes and style, and I have a sharp eye for design. seduceme.com is delighted and dedicated in selling the trendiest and most fashionable must-have shoes and accessories. Get seduced now. Go to shoeduceme.com.
Trust Princeton Fuel in Arlington to help you avoid the Montreal Express this winter. Their professionals will attend to your every heating need, whether it's oil delivery, new heating systems, or maintenance and repair. Family owned and operated for over 25 years. Located at 46 Frost Street in Arlington. Call Princeton Fuel at 781-643-0058 now. And don't get left out in the cold.
right, welcome back to another edition of On the Air. I'm Mike Allen. Joining me in studio, my friend, my pal, Patrick Danger Davis. How you doing, Patrick?
Pretty good. It's good to be back.
All right, and joining us live on the Ring Central Celebrity Hotline, we're going to get Nate and Joe on here to talk about our NFL picks. Of course, you know how you did last week?
Nah, I don't think I did that bad, but I mean, my Saints kind of just didn't show up, so I mean,
No, they didn't show up at all.
I just had to shut the game off halfway
I'll
through.
get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks.
Oh, and then Nate's going to go.
Please record your message. When you have finished,
And here we go. Let's try to get, well, it's been excellent. Thank you. Finish. Okay. Skype wants to know my opinion every time I hang up with them damn some guns. Let's try Joe. Let's see if Joe's on there. They said they'd be ready to go. I've only got Matt's picks, so. Holy cow. Dog's right here going nuts. So how'd your week go?
Not too bad.
Hey, Joe.
How are you?
Big Joe Huggins on the Ring Central Celebrity Hotline. Joining me, I got Danger Davis here in studio, trying to get a hold of Nate. He might be trying to avoid us.
Really?
I don't know why he would try to avoid us, because you're the one that got smoked last week.
Oh, I bet. My team, I did not do that.
Man, you got smoked,
The
dude.
Eagles did not do that good.
Eagles didn't do good for you. The Vikings didn't do good for you.
Yeah, I know.
Browns didn't do good for you.
Better.
Seahawks didn't do good for you. Saints didn't do. The Lions didn't do good for you.
Hey, that's your fault.
Eagles didn't do good for you. Giants did. Broncos. What the hell?
Yeah, but who saw that coming? Honestly.
If you were to give me that pick 10 times, 9 times out of 10, the Broncos win that game.
Oh yeah.
I think they went in there soft. I think they went in there thinking they had a sure win. St. Louis is not that good a team, but the Broncos just looked like they couldn't get anything going because they couldn't believe that this team was actually putting up a fight, and that's when those teams become dangerous. To be quite honest,
Thomas go down, then you had Emmanuel Sanders get knocked out of the game, and then that changes a lot of the offense for sure.
Well, of course, but even at that, even with those two out of it, though, I don't think the Broncos mentally were in it.
Okay, yeah, I could agree with that.
Let's see if we can get Nate in here with us, because he said he's good to go. So. Because Nate actually did, him and Matt actually did really good.
Hello.
Nate, all right. Also joining us on the Ring Central Celebrity Hotline, Cowboy Nate. Nate and Matt smoked us. Really? Joe did horrible. No, actually, no, I'm sorry. Nate and Patrick smoked us. Matt did okay. Joe did horrible, and I came in third. I had 7 wins. Nate, you had 9 wins. Patrick had 9 wins.
Booyah.
Joe had 6, and Matt had 8.
Anytime you go over 500, I'll take it.
Hey, I'm right there with you, brother. Of course, nobody saw St. Louis beating the Broncos. I don't care who you are. Unless you're a St. Louis fan like me, I'm a Lions fan, I'm blinded, or a Cowboys fan who's blinded. Nobody called that one.
I think you have to give it to them because not only have they beaten the Broncos, they've also beaten the 49ers and they've beaten the Seahawks.
Yeah, but they're 3 and whatever they are.
Yeah, I know, but still, you got to give it to them. The wins that they got were against really, really good teams. So
they just can't put it together against the rest of the slugs, but they can beat the top teams. Yeah, jeez. Nobody guessed that.
Nope.
Actually, Nate, I apologize. Again, I don't know what it is about you, brother.
What?
Nate, you got 10. Because I just noticed that I missed. I put the Bears. I didn't highlight the Bears. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nate's the winner.
Sweet.
Nate smoked the week right there.
I'll take second place any day.
Yeah. And Patrick coming in late, drinking box wine over here. Box wine is the best. We had some box wine in the fridge. I said, I'll just have a couple, because you have a bottle of wine. You know, you have a couple of glasses of wine, loosens you up a little bit. You feel, I had 2 glasses of this box wine. Dude, I had to go to water. I can't hang. I'm sorry. Can't do it. Nate's the big winner last week. And we're in week 12 already.
Jeez.
Yeah, we've said it every week since week 8, but man, this season's going by fast.
It is going by too fast, man. Too freaking fast. It needs to slow down. The only thing that
I don't like thinking about it.
The only redeeming thing is Hutto's still in the playoffs, and
I heard about that.
Last Friday, they beat a very good College Station high school team, and that was like their big hurdle, and they got past them behind the whole game, scored with 12 seconds left to take the lead, and they were behind up to 2 touchdowns through the whole game. I mean, it was one of those where the defense didn't show up, so I think the final score is like 58-52 or
I think that's that's what my mom told me when I asked her about it.
So it was like whoever had the ball last was going to win.
Yeah.
And they got the ball last. And so now they're going to Brenham this Friday. So that's extending the high school season for me anyway, as the announcer out there at Hutto. But damn. Man, the NFL season's already in week 12. We're almost into December, so that means we're not going to have any college games because nobody in the Division I is smart enough to figure out a freaking playoff. And if anybody thinks that 4-game playoff is a playoff, I'll punch you in the face. Now the argument just got expanded to what 2 teams are the best in the country to what 4 teams are the best in the country, which doesn't really change anything.
Nope.
It's still better than 2.
Well, you know,
we haven't even done the first one yet.
I am bitching because they got 2 undefeated teams. They got 2 undefeated teams. They got Florida State.
Yeah, Florida State's undefeated.
And Marshall.
Marshall, yeah.
And Marshall's not even in the top 25. Yeah, and then you've got 15 one-loss teams arguing about who's got the strength of the schedule. God, come on. That's the same thing. It's crazy. 32 teams play through December, have a game in February like they do anyway. Loser goes to the bowls, winner stay in the bracket. You got 4 games. 4 extra games. If a high school team can have 16 games to get to the state championship, basically 2 full seasons, almost 2 full seasons, and still get their homework done, still get their finals done before Christmas break, still do all the things they need to do, then Division I college can do it. If Division II college and Division III and Division IV can do it, Division I can do it.
Well said.
All right, I'm going to say it again. Quit your bitching.
Always Nate bringing me back down. Okay. I'm going to bitch until we get a 32-team playoff. That's just how I roll.
Ridiculous.
This is crazy. Absolutely. And you know it's going to be an SEC team and then whatever other teams that are going to pull money. What I'd like to see is a BYU Boise State. That'd be an awesome.
Oh, but you don't want Marshall in there. You said last time we talked that Marshall didn't deserve to be in there.
I didn't say that. I said Marshall was I said, what about Marshall? I didn't say they didn't deserve to be. I don't know. They don't play anybody.
Conference, so no, not Marshall doesn't even belong in this conversation.
I didn't say. I have never said that. I'll go back to tape. I have never said that. I have never said. What I want to do is put everybody out in the field and let's play. And if two 500 teams make it to the championship, guess what? Undefeated team that lost 1 game and didn't win. So sorry for you. Join the ranks of the New England Patriots. 18-1, still a great season. You lost the Super Bowl. Go cry me a frickin' river.